Hey guys, guess what I'm making today? I am gonna show you how to make this stir-fry corn Asian snacks. You can eat it like that, or you can make it with a crispy rice paper snacks. So those are my ingredients. I know I went too fast, but I add garlic and butter. And then as you can see earlier, I got some dry shrimps. It's a tiny shrimps that I bought from Vietnam, but you can find it here at any Asian stores. And I got some dry stir-fried shallots. And I also have it's a chili paste, but it's like a shrimp chili paste in the jar that I showed earlier. This is the dry shrimp that I'm talking about. This dry shrimp is already salty, so I realized in the end that I don't really need to add the chicken powder, because that kind of make it a little bit more saltier than I liked. And right now I'm adding in the chili paste with shrimp. You can also use just a chili paste or any type of chili paste if you want a little spice to this. So just stir fry everything together. This is a popular snacks that they have on the streets in Vietnam. If you travel back to Vietnam, they have vendors on the side of the road where they make this, and you can just buy a portion and eat. And in the end, I'm gonna make it into a special rice paper snacks that they also have in Vietnam, where they grill it on the streets. And you can buy this for, I would say, 20,000 dong, which is not much over here. And this is the corn that I got frozen in the bag. I choose to buy the frozen corn instead of the canned one, because I realized it might be a little bit healthier because it doesn't have that much preservatives. But you can also use corn in the can if you like. Just drain out all the water and wash it before you use it. So just stir fry everything together. I added some chicken powder earlier, but that's something you don't really have to add. I also add a little bit of fish sauce. That's something you don't really have to add as well if you don't want to. I just like to have the little Vietnamese taste in it. Sometimes I'm craving for these type of food, but there's not that many places here that sell these, so I like to have my own ingredients, and I just make my own. Add some black peppers. Normally I like using the ground pepper, but I run out of those, so I just have the finely ground pepper that I got from Costco. I'm gonna show you my secret ingredients later on. I didn't have it in the beginning of the video, but I'll let you know what it is once it comes. And I like it spicy, so I'm just gonna cut 2 Thai chili. Stir fry everything. And the smell of it, oh my god, it smells so good. And here I'm adding the dry stir-fry shallots. You can buy this also at the Asian store. This is another version where it has, I think, onions and some other like different mix of shallots. And here I'm almost done. I'm gonna get my secret ingredients and I'll add it in here, and you'll be surprised. This is it. This is the secret ingredients. I just figured I'll add some cheese dip, which I bought for tacos. Because in Vietnam, whenever they make these type of snacks, they also like to add cheese to it. And that's it. We're pretty much about done. You can just eat this alone like this as a snacks, or you can make the next dish, which I'll show you later. And on the side right there, I am actually boiling some pasta, which I'm gonna make in another video. Okay, here comes the special rice paper crispy Vietnamese street food with the corn. So I bought these rice paper back in Vietnam. You can also use any type of rice paper that you find here. Just get the harder kind. I add some oil. I put the rice paper in there, and I put the heat on medium. Then I add the corn stir fry that I made. Just evenly spread it out. And then in order to make everything stays together, I add 2 eggs to this. These are eggs I bought from somebody's home where they raise chicken, feeding them with worms, so it's considered like organics. And I love it because the price I paid for this is not that much either. Similar to Costco, but you know where it's coming from. And I actually see the chicken and how they feed it themselves. You can find that in my other videos where I visit that person's house where they have the chickens. And 1 egg's not enough, so I like to add 2, but you can use 1 as long as you can spread them out evenly. Just add a little bit more corn to make it more even. The aroma is really good. I wish you can smell this. This is something I like to make and then snacks while I'm watching movies or just craving for something, but I don't want to go out. So here I'm gonna add some mayo on top, and then also some sriracha mayos. Just add a little more spice. It's not that spicy though. And here I add some chinsu, which is like a sweet and spicy chili sauce. You can also find all these at the Asian store, any Asian supermarket, or you can buy on the We app. If there's We in your area, you can buy it. They deliver it straight to your home. And once everything is set, I put on the top layer of rice paper. And you notice the egg hasn't fully cooked. I intentionally do that because that's the only way that the top rice paper will stick to everything once it cooks and stick to this top layer. And here comes the hard part. I gotta flip it. You can use 2 spatulas like what I have and just try to flip as best as you can. The bottom is mostly together, so it's a little easier. It slides out. You can slide it back in just like what I'm doing here. And then keep pressing it down until you notice the bottom part is more crunchy and everything is starting to stick together. But make sure it doesn't burn, and keep your heat on medium, not too high. Because basically at this time everything is already cooked. You just want to make sure the rice paper get crispy and everything's cooked. And here it is, I'm done. Now here come the taste tests. It's a little bit hot, so it was hard for me to even pick it up. It's better if you can make this over a griddle because it makes the rice paper more crunchy. And I like to cut them up into pizza slice. It's easier to eat. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel for more. Don't forget to like. I'll see you next time. Bye.